G'day guys, welcome back. I've got a new mold that I got. This is from Resin. It says so on the little tag there. And I'm going to use it today, so yay. I've also got some of these. These are just little sheets of Seafoam. They're not stickers, you can't peel them off. They're just in there. They're stuck in there. So anyway, I've got a bit of sand. I'm going to coat my surfboard with sand, and I'm going to kind of make a little squiggly line or something there. And I thought I'm just going to use these to do the whole thing in Seafoam and put different depths of water, so shallow, going up to deeper and deeper and darker and darker. So I'm just going to see what they look like, because I've used those other ones before, you know, those ones that I showed you last time, where you just peel them off. So I thought, let's use these ones. Now, I'm going to put that there now before I start putting resin in it, just so that I can cut these. And I'm going to put it on top there, and I'm just going to mark on roughly. Can't see this one properly from that angle. Just roughly where my mold is, like so. And I can cut that out. I'll make sure that they fit first before I go mixing up my resin and trying to stick them in. Cut this bottom bit off too, and also that little top bit there, because I'll join a couple of pieces, you see. So I'll just cut that. Now obviously you don't want, obviously you don't want black marker on your waves, so you can just get some alcohol on a bit of paper towel. Just wipe them off. Wipe them away. I'll do it over here though, so I'm not getting a mess all over my fingers. Just do it on my, I've got a puppy piddle pad here next to me, so I just wipe it on that. And I'll do the other one as well. I think it's probably the easiest way of doing this. All right, now let's have a look. So that, yay, it fits. It's always a bonus when things fit. All right, so, but I think I want it that way. This way seems to be, the print seems to be on this side. Not that you can feel it, but it seems to be on that side. So what I want to do, make sure that does fit. It wants to stick. Definitely wants to stick. All right, so it's going to fit. But basically I just want to draw like a little bit of a, something like that, and that's going to be my beach. Now this one I'll just cut on the inside of that line, just roughly, that way I don't have to worry about wiping it off, because it'll just be in the bin. There we go. So that will fit in there, so that'll be that piece there. It definitely wants to stick to my silicone, but you can see where it wants to go, like it doesn't quite fit there. All right, so next one. Gosh, it's very sticky. I just need to move it up a little bit to make sure it's going to fit properly, because it gets narrower there. So right, so that's that one. And then the same with this one. That's the top there. See, they could fit that way, but they're just not quite wide enough, so I'm going to have to go this way. So let's cut the end off first. Like so. Oh, wrong end, doesn't matter. Gonna cut this end. This is the end I need to cut. I wonder if it'll actually join up. I wonder if it will join up. I've got that the right side up now. You can see one side looks right, looks more correct than the other side. I don't know if you know what I mean. I'm just trying to find a place where they might actually join up. I don't know if they would or not, but I'll cut the other side off as well. And we'll just see if there is a side that matches up at all. Don't know. I think there'd be a couple that are pretty close, but I want to find out first before I go cutting it. That there looks pretty close. I don't know that you'd notice too much, would you, if it doesn't join up totally? Would you? I don't know. I'm just going to put it there. Roughly. About there. All right, so now I'm going to mark again. And I thought I'd do all this just before I, mix up my resin. You get the general idea. So there's that one. I'll cut on the inside of the black line. And then I won't have so much to wipe off. Makes sense, doesn't it? Got a little bit of black there to wipe off. So now obviously the wider sections here. So that'll go in there somewhere, like so. All right, now I just need to cut a little bit more. I won't bore you with that little bit. I'm just going to do the same as what I did here, and then I'm going to mix up my resin, and I will come back to you. I've got my resin. Again, wasn't sure how much to use. I'm using the 360 plus because I know I can do the next coat in about 3 hours once it's gone tacky. I did 100 grams of A and 43 grams of B. The Platinum 360 Plus is available in a lot more countries now than it was 6 months ago. They have a distributorship or warehouse in the US. So I've got links down below. Now I'm going to use a lot of sand. It's just craft sand. Just craft sand. And I know it needs quite a lot of sand. Will I use all of that? Oh, I'll just see how that goes. I know we need quite a lot. I tried once by putting dry sand in and then pouring the resin over the top. Bad choice, bad choice. I peeled it out, like unmolded it, and there was all these like air pockets of dried sand underneath. So don't do that. And because I don't really want it white, I'm going to add just a touch, just a teensy bit of the Resin white sand. It's more of a cream, but anyway, it's called white sand. So I'm going to pop a little bit of that in just to give it just an ever slightly little bit of, wet sand color. And being a pigment paste, it's pretty strong, so we don't need a lot. So let's just start with just a little bit, and then we'll work from there, hey? You can always add more, but you can't take it back. So we'll just see how that's going to go. If it gives us It might be too little amount to do anything really, but yeah, I just didn't want to get carried away and put too much in, and then you lose, you know, the whole look of the sand if it just looks all cream. I want to be able to see the sand. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Ah! Right, I'm just going to clean the tip of that and I can dip it again. There we go, a tiny little bit more, go slow. I do have some more sand in here, and I've got a big jar as well of sand, but I just thought, oh, I want to use this up first. Okay, look at that. I can see the colour now. I can see the colour starting to appear. It's just given it that little bit of creaminess. Just a bit of a contrast to the white here. I didn't want them both white. I'll put in just a tiny bit more. Clean off the tip of my little stick there so I can dip again. All right, there we go, that'll do. Let's pop the lid on that. And hopefully we can still see the sand. So this is going to be 3 layers, I think. So sand first. I've got a few shells and starfish and things that I probably put in, and then once that's kind of tacky, I will come in with my blue turquoisey shades, and then once that's tacky, I'll put my little Seafoams down, and then a clear coat. So yeah, it won't be too hard. Now this one over here that you can see in the background here, that was the previous one that I did with something similar to these, but these were the little Seafoam waves. I'll link that video up in the corner for you. All right, here we go. Here we go. Gosh, oh look, I might have made up too much. What can I do with sand? Now let me just spread this. And see, it's losing its sand texture now. That's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. I wanted to see the sand. So this is what I was worried about, because putting a colour in over the top, yeah, that's because you can't see the sand anymore. All you can see is the cream resin. So that is not what I was going for. I kind of thought maybe it would do that, but I thought, oh, I'll try it anyway. But look, it's not what I wanted. All right, I'm going to have to fix this now. How are we going to fix this, you say? Well, let's just try it, hey? I'm going to put a piece of paper towel down here next to me. And basically what I'm going to do is, it's going to be a little bit of a messy job, but I'm just going to see if I can get some of this cream resin out. Look, it was worth a try. I didn't know if it was going to work or not. It was worth a try. Sometimes things work, sometimes things don't work. So I'm basically just pushing that in. I want to soak my piece of paper towel. I want to get as much of that cream resin out as I can. It's going to peel that back and put that straight onto my piece of paper towel there that's waiting. And I'm going to do the same over here. So yeah, don't do that. If you were going to turn this out and the sand would be on the bottom, I think that would work because the sand's heavier and it would sink down. But as this is going to be the top, what you see here is going to be the top coat, it's just not going to work the way I want it to work. So we'll peel that out. Okay, another piece. I think what I have left over in the mold, it's going to stay like a little bit of a creamy look, which is what I want. So we'll just have to see. I'll just have to take out some of this creamy resin and leave behind the sand, hey? There's always ways. well, not always. There's usually ways that you can fix things, really. I always manage to find ways to fix things. And you know me, I like to try different things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But I'm always open to trying new things. I'm just going to clean that, otherwise it's going to be stuck to my base. All right, so I'm gonna take a little bit more out. I'm not going to bore you with it. I am going to take a little bit more out from there and there, and then once that has, like I said, once it's tacky, we'll come in with our shades of blue. Actually, no, I need to put my starfish down. All right, I'll just put you on pause while I finish this. All right, this little bit here. So basically got as much out of there as I could with the paper towel. And then I just tipped out the resin that was sitting on top of this. That's what I should have ended up with. Just used a tiny bit of resin, you know, so that I just had this like chunky sand mix. That's what I should have done. So yeah, again, it's one of those do as I say, not as I do moments. I know I have a lot of them, don't I? Oh my gosh. But look, we're learning. We're learning together, you guys. We're learning together. All right, now I'm just going to, whoops, drip. I'm just going to, because I've got a few little sort of blank areas now. So just going to spread my sand out. And I like the color of the sand now. It's not just pure white like it was before. It's got a little bit of that creamy, wet sand look to it. So that's good. I'll just make sure that I have got a covering. I don't like it when you just have a bit of sand there and then it's just all clear. Although I did do that the other day when I did my, you know, my crushed velvet tray with the ball, with the round little ball handles. I did that, but generally I like to have the sand along the base, because you know you don't just have sand at the water's edge, do you? No, the sand goes right into the ocean all the way in. So all right, now I need a little bit just here. So this is just, I don't know, just an easy little craft job. You know, you don't have to worry about making waves with your white paste and your heat gun and all that, because I know a lot of people can't do that. Me included. I haven't taught myself yet. I will. Look, in the new year, I'm going to make a concerted effort to teach myself how to make waves. Seafoam. I'm going to do it, you guys. I'm going to do it. I will. Just fast forward here if you don't want to watch me lay sand out. It's a pretty deep mold, this one. Like, so, you know, you can get quite a bit of sand in there. Now, the particular link to the Let's Resin surfboard isn't down below, but the link to a few of different Let's Resin websites, the Amazon one and their website, is below, and you can just click on that. And if you use my coupon code, you'll get 10% off store-wide. So just jump in there, have a look at other things, not necessarily this, other things if you want, and you'll get 10% off. So you can just use the link down below. Oh, look, I'm using it all, you guys. Look at that, I'm using it all. All right, that's done. Now there is just a little bit of an accumulation down here. So we'll just grab a little bit more of that out. So it wants to kind of float to the top of the water. Look at that. See that corner there? We'll just do that. Do a little bit more here. But look, if you don't want to watch me do this, please fast forward. I don't mind. I know it shouldn't bother me, but look, you get one comment of some nasty person that says, your videos are too long, you should fast forward. And like, you know, even though you think it doesn't affect you, it does, because nobody likes negative comments, do they? Nobody. Everyone likes to hear nice things. So, But you know the drill. If you don't want to watch it all, fast forward. I won't mind, I won't know. All right, I think we're good to go here, guys. Let me just clean off my gloves. Just moved the sand a bit with the pushing of the paper towel. I've just moved it a bit. All right, so actually I can take my gloves off now. Just give them a spray with alcohol and a bit of a wipe, and then I can use them again for the next layer, because we want to save our products, don't we? All right, now look, I've got some starfish, and it's not going to be to scale, that's for sure. There's one there. Pop you in. That one's a bit broken. I've got some of these. These are cute as well. Maybe not that one. These ones, they're flat. It's like there's a little one. Might do 3. Things always look better in 3s, don't they? I'm just going to pick the small ones though. I don't have to spread them out too far. Oh, all right. There you go. Here, a broken one. You can sit over there. Right, so these here, it's like a cross section of a shell. And because they don't have, like, they're not a normal shell, I don't think they're going to like hold trapped air as much. See? Because the others, like, you know, the round ones, they definitely do hold their bubbles and things. I've already got that colour. I might do some of these little darker ones. They're cute, aren't they? I like that side. Ah! Ah! I like that side better. Get out! Now, this is going to be like that. So it just doesn't matter if it's over the top of it a bit. Now this I'm going to kind of push into the sand a bit, because it's a little bit rounded on one side, not much, but a little bit rounded. And then maybe, how about that? There. Then I need something else. This one looks nice. That's a bit big. Just trying to pick the smaller things. This one looks quite nice. Let's put you there. All right. How's that? That'll be fine. Okay. That's me done. I'm going to put all these away. And yeah, next time I come back to you, we will put our shades of blue on. My sand has set. It's been a few hours. I don't know. I had to wait for the plumbers to leave. They've been finally installed my little sink in my powder room in my studio. So that's done. I had to wait for them. Going, hurry up! I want to pour. Right. So I'm using Ranger inks. I have Aqua, which is this one. I have Turquoise, which is that one. And then the darkest one is called Aquamarine, which is this one. I've put it up that end because that's what I'm going to use it up that end. And then I've got some clear as well. So I just have to remember where that's going. Okay, so it's going basically from the end of that little nib thing there to about there, roughly. Okay. All right, move that over just so I know where I'm putting everything. All right, here we go. This is the Platinum 360 Plus again. I made up 100 grams of A and 43 grams of B. Just put that over there. All right, so that's my clear. I'm just going to put a little bit of each down first, just so I can kind of see where I want everything to be. That's the lightest. This is the middle one. They're kind of turquoisey colours, turquoisey bluey colours. I always do blue. I thought I'd do turquoise. This is gorgeous. I love this colour. Look at that. It is a divine. That's the aquamarine. All right, now a little bit more of the clear, and then that one. Don't need a lot. I just need a thin covering. I just want to do it carefully so I don't run out. I'm probably going to have a little bit of clear left. These two can kind of blend a little bit if they want to. Actually, these are very similar, these last two, aren't they? Maybe I've added a bit too much of this one. I'm going to get a drop of blue just to pop in there. I think, bear with me. I thought I was going really pale, but I always end up putting a bit much in. I'm just going to put a couple, okay, two drops of sapphire blue in this one. Hasn't changed it a lot, just made it ever so slightly darker. Okay, so that's one's gone. I probably should spread you this way a little bit, shouldn't I? Like so. And then this one can go there. It is a little bit different. Okay, that's the last of that one. And I'm just going to just blend a little bit. You're not really going to see like the join, so to speak, once the seafoam goes on. All right, now I've got a little bit of this one left. What do you think of my colours? I always do blue. I thought I'll change it up a little bit and sort of go the aquary turquoises this time. Why not? Don't think I'll blend into there. I think I'll just do a very light little blend here, like so. It's all going to move and change anyway, and I've got a little bit of clear left to go in here because my shells aren't all covered yet. All right, there we go. That was pretty good amount. Look at that. I've got teensy weensy a little bit left. That was pretty good, I think. What do you think? Okay, I'm blending just a tiny bit. Oh, I can't help myself, can I? Actually, this is supposed to go down there, isn't it? Because I'm on an angle going down there. It goes up there. Have I got any left? I'm supposed to bring that down a bit, aren't I? I forgot. I was going straight across, but really it needs to go down a little bit to there. Now I've got a tiny little bit of this clear left. I'll just pop that in there. Right, so that's all of it used up. And this is the lightest one, the aqua. I wasn't paying attention to what I said. See this little nib here? I'm supposed to start the aqua from there, wasn't I? That's what I told myself. Like this. And then I went and not did it. So there we go. Just roughly. There we go. Fixed it. I fixed it. Okay, so there we go. We've got a gorgeous gradual blending there from light to dark. And yeah, hopefully it'll look really pretty once you know, once that seafoam's gone over the top. You don't have to have straight lines. You can have it on a bit of an angle. You know, your colours, they can go on a bit of a slight angle like that. There we go. I'm just trying to blend a bit. All right. I think that'll do. I better not get too carried away with blending. All right, so basically that's all I'm going to do for now. Oh, I can see a little bubble there. Real quick little torch. All right, now once this has cured enough for me to come and lay my little plastic sheets on, I will do that. But I've got them here ready to go. A little end one there, so that's how they're gonna go. All right. Oh, loving these colors. And then I may do some little stickers. They're always fun. This is just a fun little easy peasy piece. All right, I'll see you back in a few hours. Right, it's been a couple of hours. I can touch this. It's not sticky. So I think I'm going to do a couple of stingrays, because I did oh gosh, don't stick the end of it in, woman. Gosh. Oh, it was dipped in there. All right, so it still is sticky, obviously, but you can touch it. You just heat it and it kind of melts back down again. Should be all right. All right, let's do a couple of stingrays and not drop the paper in the wet resin. So I'm just going to pop them up here in the deep area, in the deep water. I'm wondering if I spray alcohol on first and then try and put these down, because once it's down, that's it. I'm not going to be able to get it back up again. So, yeah. Now there's a couple of different shapes of stingray, so let's just pop another one in there. It's two different shapes. There we go. All right. They're not going anywhere. I think that'll do. Or should we put something else in here? Oh, let's just leave it. Just two little stingrays. All right. Now, I think I'm going to start with this little point. I might use my little pair of tweezers actually, rather than getting my big stubby fingers in there. Push that in. Okay. It's in. Wacko. All right. If you just like heat it, like give it a quick blast of heat, it'll take off any like little fingerprints or little marks and things that you've made. Now these will just kind of be seen a little bit through that. I didn't want to put it on top because, you know, that'll just be silly. They're not going to be on top of the seafoam, are they? No. All right. Now let's see how this goes. Like I said, I've only got one chance of doing this, so I mean you can sort of slide it around a little bit. Okay, you can't really see them very well. They're in there. They're in there. Oh, gosh. All right, we'll just push that down a little bit. You can see when it's sort of has good contact. Actually, well, it's not going to have good contact there because the seahorse. I've got seahorses on my brain. Okay, there we go. All right. Next, it's probably easier just to work your way down. So then this edge here goes in tight next to that edge there. Because I don't want it overlapping. Just push it up against that edge. Ease it down. You shouldn't get any bubbles because, you know, the resin's set already. So you shouldn't be getting any bubbles under there. Well, it's not totally set, but it's firm enough to press on, so you shouldn't get any bubbles. Oh, look! Oh, it's looking so good, you guys. I've just popped dinner in the oven, so I thought I'll come and do this. It won't take me very long. And then I can go and have dinner. Because it's nearly 7 p.m. Nearly 7 p.m. I can move that a little bit. Alrighty. That's looking so good. Maybe I should have put those in the lighter area. The stingrays. Maybe I would have seen them better in the lighter area. How about we do a little sea turtle down here? The only issue is, like, you know, the scale. My starfish are going to be bigger than the turtle. See, I put them, they're quite small, and I thought, well, they're far away and they're down deep. So, you know, it looks smaller because they're further away. So I might pick my biggest, I guess this is the biggest sea turtle. Try not to stick the page in the resin again. I just want to see if it looks any different, you know. I better not put it there. Let's put it there. I want to see if it looks any different where it's not quite so dark. It's shallower there. Okay, here we go. This is the other one. Actually, with these, there's like there's a white edge. There's a little white line. And it's probably a good idea to just snip that white line off. Otherwise, you're going to be able to see it because it's the edge. I did do it on the other ones, but I've obviously missed this one. So I can see a very faint white line there. So I'll just cut it off. That way there's no white line. You'll see anyway if you get these. I think you can just, I don't know, guys. I mean, I get these from my suppliers, and I just sort of give them away for free when people place orders. But you could search Seafoam stickers, maybe. I don't know really what they're called, but you could try Seafoam stickers or Seafoam sheets, something like that. Yay, look! So it definitely looks whiter until you push it down into the resin, and then it loses that sort of whitish look. Oh, yay, look at that. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Oh, it's so pretty. All right. This is what's left of my other little sticker sheet. I thought I might just put one of these along there. If I can get it up. These ones are actually stickers as opposed to these, which aren't stickers. I always have trouble though trying to get it out. See, now I'm peeling that whole back section off and I only want the sticker. There it is. Come on, sticker. They're very delicate. Very delicate. Okay, there it is. I've got it. You've got to make sure that you hold it down here somewhere, otherwise it'll... I did that once before. I didn't hold it and it curled up on itself and oh my god, I couldn't get it off itself. They're very delicate. All right. Now, just going to kind of pop it here. Not do that way actually, only because it's got a darker, sort of thicker area on the bottom there. I'm just gonna, can't even really see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna stick it there. Okay, this one's not quite in the right spot, but I, can I? No, not really. I'm just gonna move it just a touch. There we go. There we go. It worked. And then I won't worry about it now, but once it's demolded, I'll just trim off those little, I probably won't even need to actually, because the clear will cover it. Oh, look at it, you guys, look at it. There's a tiny little fold there, but you're not going to see that once we put our clear coat on. Now look at the turtle. You can see it more so than you can see that. Now, if you wanted to, you know, you could put some more of these on, especially sort of where the, I don't know how it would look though. Like, I don't know. Do you think? I wish you guys could talk to me because I can see the join there. So I'm wondering what it would look like if I put a few more little, I don't know. Oh, I wish you guys could tell me. Oh, this is great. I love this. I love this. All right. But yeah, less is more. But simply that looks nice there. It's just the little seafoam bubbles are much smaller in this, like when you're looking at the scale of it, and then these ones are really big. But I do like that, and I'm just wondering if I put another couple here and there just to cover up that line. I think I will. I think so. We'll just try it. I can always peel it back off because it's only going on the plastic. So if I don't like it, I can just peel it back off again, can't I? Yes. Now I do have other sheets of this, like bigger pieces. I don't have to use this one. I'm just trying to see which way that's going to fit better. Probably that way, hey. I'm just going to, I probably should have gone with the bigger one. Oops, it's curled in on itself. Okay, it's not quite long enough. Once it curls in on itself, it's really tricky to get it back again because it's sticky. Ah! Toothpick maybe. Oh gosh. All right. I'll get my other packet. I've got more. They come in a packet like this. Oh, guess what? I'm going to get an Amazon store real soon. Well, I'm hoping I can get an Amazon store. And then I can put all these kinds of things in my store. What do you think? Only because something like this, see, I can only post parcels on my system. But, yeah, I'm thinking that maybe if I get an Amazon store, it might be handy for some of you overseas. So anyway, I'm looking into it. I know a lot of other YouTubers have got Amazon stores. So I'll look into it. See how I go. All right, here's a good one. If I try not to ruin it. Oh, gosh. just going to put that one there. Like so. That kind of covers up that join there. Now this one here, I'm going to kind of do it in two, like one on an angle and then one down there maybe. See what that looks like. If I don't like it, like I said, I can just peel them back off again. It's not going to be a drama. I do find them very difficult to get off the sheet though. They're so delicate. Oh gosh. Because I want to roll up. As soon as you lift them up, they want to roll everywhere. All right, now this one, I'm just going to kind of put it there. It's kind of just below the line a little bit, and then I'm going to put another one across there. I'll put another one of the longer ones there, I think. This one here, it's a nice one. And then I may do a little tiny one at the shoreline. And this one's going to sort of mimic that, but not quite. So kind of like that. That kind of just breaks up. I didn't want like line, line, line. So now just to break it up a little bit more, I'm just going to put something down here. Just use this little one. Hope my dinner's okay. It's in the oven. I can't hear the timer though. Let's just pop that sort of about there. Just for a little bit of interest. You don't have to go, you know, right across on all of them. You don't have to. And then this little one up here. I'm going to put him up near the top again on a little bit of an angle, just to mimic and sort of help cover that last line, mimic that. Oh, I don't know, kind of looks a bit weird up there, doesn't it? All right, now what do you think of that? Is that okay? This one's bothering me. I don't know if I can peel it back up again. Where's the edge? They're a bit tricky, guys. I just don't like the shape of that one. I wonder if I can, whoops, just change it just ever so slightly. There, that's better. It had a curve. I know, I'm a bit pedantic. All right, I'm going to get you down. I'm going to have my dinner. And then I'm going to come back and just going to pour a clear coat on. So what do you think of this little one here? Does he need a little bit more on the side? Just kind of so it's off the edge, or is that okay? There's the turtle. Down there, there's the stingray. You can't really see them very well. Oh gosh. Anyway, there we go. So that's it so far. I am loving it. I am loving it. I'm glad I did the waves. I do think those are really pretty. I may even put like another half one through here, or maybe a little one there. Because, you know, when it's choppy, there's not just like one wave. So I think I'll do that. I'll put like another one here and then maybe just a little one there. And yeah, let's do that, shall we? This one's a little bit curled up at the edge and I don't want it quite so long anyway. So I'm just going to snip off the edge. Don't want it quite that big. I want it a little bit closer. I can't see, my hand's in the way. Yeah. This one's still bothering me. It's too much on an angle now. I'm going to take this one, I'm just going to move this one and put it on a slight angle. Maybe that would look a bit better, just because the other one's on an angle. You know, waves aren't straight. Okay, how's that? Is that all right? Or is it better without that one? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I'm not sure about this one. All right, I'm going to take it off. Less is more. Look, I only wanted a couple and now I'm getting carried away. So there we go. I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to leave it like that. All right, I'm going to go and have my dinner and I will be back. So I had my dinner. I'm back. I added a few more waves. I know. I said I wasn't going to, but I did. So I added this little dude here and that one there. And ended up putting this other one in. I just thought it needed just a little bit more, because why not? And then this little tiny one there. Okay, so there we go. I'll pop you back on the tripod. So I'm going with the Platinum 360 Plus again. And I made up 100 grams of A and 43 grams of B. So this is the third layer now. And it's all on the same day. So it's great if you want to do multi-layer things. It is. I love it anyway. All right, here we go. Let's just pour this out. And that'll just give us our gorgeous, smooth top coat. I won't use it all just yet, just in case I don't need it all. I was trying to pour that with so my arm didn't get in the way of the camera. It was okay, but I spilt a bit. I was trying not to get my arm in the way. Oh, it's quite heavy. Alrighty. So, like, you probably don't have to fill it all the way to the top, because it is quite a deep mold. I think as long as everything's covered and, you know, my shells aren't poking through, we're good. So I don't think we have to use it all, although I do have a little bit left. I don't know what else we would do with it if I don't use it all. Okay, there we go. Now, very, very light little torch. Now this is, because this is the top coat, I don't spray with alcohol, because I find that it leaves that sort of watermark, you know, like an amine blush type thing. Well, it's not, but I find that it leaves a watermark, so I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to get my container. Go and get it now. It's just a drawer, really. It's an old drawer. Got a bit of a blow. Oh, it just fits. Okay, and I'll come back to it tonight. I will check it in about 10 minutes just to make sure there hasn't been any more bubbles, but I don't think there will be, and I don't want any hair or anything flying into it. So I'll see you tomorrow for the unmolding. It's the next day, It's bright and early. I don't know why I'm even up so early. It's 6 a.m. I do get up early with the dogs, but normally not quite this early. So anyway, here we are. It's set. Yay. It's quite heavy. Wow, I wasn't expecting it to be that heavy. Okay, let's have a look. Let's get it out. Let's get it out. Super excited. Why is that little bit stuck? Might be just some overflow. I'll just loosen it all the way around first. Look at my shells. I love how my shells have turned out. It's quite a lot to unmold. It's taking me forever going all the way around. All right, that's what's going on here. It's a little tiny bit that's stuck. Could just be the resin overflowed a bit. Right, got it. Yeah, it's fine. It was just a little bit of resin that had gone over the top. I think a little bit of overflow there. Okay, now there's nothing really to unmold because you've seen it. You've seen the top. Ta-da! Look at that. I guess we just get to see it without the mold, hey? Wow, look at that. That is so cool. And I can see my little stingrays there, and I can see the turtle there. Look at that. There's the side. We've got the sand in the bottom there. And then we've got our turquoisey layer, and then we've got the clear layer. And there's the edge there. Love it. Now, let me know what you think. See, initially I was just going to do the little, the little waves, but I did those on the coaster not long ago. So I thought, well, I've got these Seafoams. I'll just do the whole thing in Seafoam. And then I thought, oh, let's add some waves. So you tell me, what do you think would have been better? Just waves, just foam, or both? I got a bit carried away. I've got both. But I love it. I do love it. I mean, obviously it's not all that realistic, but I love it nevertheless. And I really love the aqua going into that dark turquoise. Because like I said, normally I do blues, but this is a bit different. Should we see the back? It's just going to be sand, isn't it? There we go, look. It's nice to see the other side too, isn't it? At least I don't have any dry sand this time, like I did last time. Oh my gosh. All right, there it is. Now, time for a coffee. Hope you enjoyed the video. And I will see you real soon for another amazing creation. I've got a few more ideas that I want to throw at you. All right. See you real soon. Take care, guys. Bye for now.